What's going on, guys? This is Ben from Northern TCG, once again being joined by Harry.
Howdy.
And Bragg from C4G.
Hi.
And today we are here to check out the zombie control list from the Shonen Jump tournament from June 2005. So this was a top 8 list. It's a standard list, but there are some questionable decisions which clearly must have worked for the bloke. But as we get off into the list, Vampire Lord is your best card in the deck, but it is at 2, which is the reason why you're playing your boss monster at 2 here. But starting us off, we do have the 2 Vampire Lord, 2 Pyramid Turtle, 2 Giant Rat, 2 Spirit Reaper, the 1 Parshath, 1 Breaker, 1 Exiled Force, and double Magician of Faith. Then we have the 1 Morphing Jar, the Sandgan for the Searchers, the Serpent for the card economy, and the Tribe for clearing boards. Then in these spells, we have the 2 Book of Life, because it is your best zombie support, 3 Book of Moon, then your standard Greed, Charity Duo, Storm, Steel, and Premature Burial. Then just the 1 creature swap. Then we have the 1 Lightning Vortex, the Mystical Space Typhoon, Double Knock, 1 Call of the Haunted for your first trap, then triple Dust Tornado, the 1 Mirror Force, Ring of Destruction, and Torrential Tribute. So, Bragg, why don't you take us through how this deck functions?
So the core of Giant Rat, Turtle, and then Turtle, it's very flexible. So you can either, if you're on the offense, if you're on the offense with Pyramid Turtle, let's say a creature swap, you give them the Pyramid Turtle, take whatever their strongest monster is, attack out the Turtle, then you get into Vampire Lord, and then you can go nuts from there. Or if you're on the defensive, you can have Giant Rat, Pyramid Turtle, then into Spirit Reaper. It's a nice flexible core there of either taking out a big guy that can get some, not so much card advantage, but more, it can control the game and start removing options. And, Spirit Reaper, which is just delicious. Then just the rest of the deck is core powerful cards that no one can really reckon with. Morphing Jar, I would like to think, actually is really cute in this deck, especially since you had the Book of Life to revive the Vampire Lord later if it was discarded. That also, then their graveyard would be loaded up because Morphing Jar would hopefully have discarded the monster. Book of Moon at 3. So yeah, this deck is, like, we definitely touched on this earlier in the series, that this card was busted but wasn't really turning up at 3 in a lot of lists, and this card probably did carry them through to it. The 1 creature swap, I'll let Harry go into that a little bit, but then every other powerful spell, every other powerful trap, so the big 4, and then 3 Dust Tornado. I guess they were just really afraid of the spells and traps at the time. That's all I can really think of.
Harry, why don't you take us through the rest?
Okay, so just having a look. It's interesting that they're not, but I feel like that's the slot that Parshath has taken, just as a more well-rounded tribute summon. In saying that, though, Ryukok is the highest attack zombie that you can summon off of Pyramid Turtle. And that probably justifies creature swap at 1 as well. But, I mean, creature swap's at 2. I don't understand why the 2 copies. Lightning Vortex is good because it's just another out to boss monsters and Thousand Eyes and all that stuff.
It's the best Raigeki of the time.
Yeah. In just while I remember it, though, Vampire, when he does battle, you make your opponent mill, and this is a mandatory. Often you don't want to send monsters because you're then just guaranteeing your opponent Chaos Engine or resources.
Yeah.
However, you can declare monster if they haven't got a Sinister Serpent active, because then they're more than likely to send Sinister Serpent. And then in main phase 2, you can Book of Life to reborn a zombie and then banish your opponent's Sinister Serpent from the grave with the same effect.
Especially when a lot of the time you're going to have that Pyramid Turtle in grave anyway, because you're using it to get to your Vampire Lord. So it's just solid way to go.
Yeah, no, it's all just well-rounded. Exiled Force just makes an appearance. And no Sakuretsu armor.
I would like to assume that there's a bit more in the full side deck. There was and other stuff.
Yeah,
I probably should have gotten the full side deck for this one. I just kind of went with the main deck and then kind of figured what they were missing down here in the Mummy and the the Ryu for the normal stuff.
So this deck didn't run the mummy?
This deck did not, no. So these were generic zombie cards that were not played in the list.
Like, if you're going second, Regenerating Mummy is probably a good card to side in, just so, like, the anti-duo, and it's an 1800, you can swing over or trade with most other cards in the format. So, yeah, definitely if you're going second, getting that mummy in there would be worth it.
So that will finish us up for today. A very big thank you to Harry and Bragg for coming in today, as they have been for the past couple of weeks. Please do expect them to see them in the next couple of weeks as we look at some more stuff. But as always, I've been Ben from Nolan TCG, and have a good afternoon, everybody.